So this is what we're going to be making in today's video. We're going to be breaking a blank page and making some pretty layered mixed media style blank pages that we can, do a number of things with. I put this little alligator clip on here, a bulldog clip I think they call it, with a little hook so you can hang it if you want. You can make these to accompany your journals, or you can gift them or hang them in your studio space or your home or wherever you want. So I go through the process of everything that I use to make these two. Okay, I make these two in the video, and I will show you what I used, and I hope you get inspired by watching it. I did not make this one in the video, but this is, number 3 because I didn't want the video to be too long. So let's go ahead and check out how I made these beautiful layered pieces. Hey guys, Stephanie here. So this is going to be a bit of a process video, a mixed media process video. And I can't take credit for it because I was watching Marry Small Art, and she inspired me to make these. Now her video is titled something different. I guess they're just kind of blank pages that you kind of create yourself, or I call them kind of journal ephemera. Either or, they're still really, really cute, and I got inspired to do that because I thought they turned out so cute. I said, I want to try that for myself. Sometimes we watch different people's videos, and we get inspired to make our own stuff. Like a lot of you watch my videos, and you get inspired to make your own creations, and I absolutely love that. I think that's wonderful that we can share that in this community. So I had a bunch of scraps. Now this shouldn't cost anything, and I guess that's the point, like a no cost sort of ephemera journaling cards kind of thing. You kind of use your scraps and you just kind of layer everything, but you can make it dimensional, which is what she did. I'm going to do that as well in my version of this. Or you can just leave it sort of flat so you can stick it inside of a journal. Now what I did was I cut down some mixed media paper. This is 9 by 12 size, and I cut it down into 3 pieces. And I just pulled out a piece of this, so the cardstock should be kind of sturdy. You can use mixed media paper, watercolor paper, you can use cardstock, whatever it is you have, because a lot of us have all these things laying around. We might as well use them up, right? I totally agree with that. Lord knows I got folder after folder after folder of just scraps and layers and all kinds of stuff. I thought, well, if I make one of these, it will go perfect with that, Even though it might be a little tad dimensional, I could still maybe put it in a pocket, or you can, just have a nice little companion piece. Because technically they're supposed to be a little bit dimensional, with the flowers. Somebody asked in one of her videos, so what are you going to do with them after you make them? And I thought, well, that's a good idea. That's a good question, I guess. And I said, well, there's a number of things you can do with them. You can put them in the journal if you want to. You can make a pocket on the front of a journal and just stick it on the front of the journal, which would be gorgeous, or the back. It's up to you. You can frame these. You can gift them. You can just make them just to have them because they're beautiful. And it is no cost because it's like kind of, stuff you kind of already have laying around. You don't have to go out and buy anything to make these, So I thought, well, that's a great idea. So we're going to see how these turn out. If they're 2-dimensional, I may or may not put them here in these journals or with the journals. I might, I'm going to just use them as companion pieces. So, like if I was to gift this to someone, I can just gift the little companion pieces with it. And I thought, and that person can do whatever it is that they want with them. I thought that that's really nice, So those are my paper bag journals in my, that I've been working on slowly but surely. I put them together and then I put them aside and add something with them. And so I think I'm kind of almost done with those, but I wanted to start on these, and I just did some kind of layouts here. So what I did was I cut down that mixed media paper, and these are, let's see, they're a little different sizes. These are like 4.5, 4 and 3, well, about 4.5. And then the size of these is 4 by 7. So this is a 4.5 by 7. One is bigger than the rest of them. 4 by 7, and then let's see. This one is smaller. This is a 4.25 by 7, I believe. So yeah, this one's a tad smaller and this one's bigger. And you can make these in any size that you want. The ones that she made were kind of maybe they all look different sizes. You can make them 5 by 5 or 6 by 6 or 3 by 4 or whatever you want to do. You know, it's completely up to you. I thought this was a good size. So I cut them down. I just cut down the paper and I just collaged over it, you know, with some with a glue stick. And just laid down some scrap paper that I had, some old music note paper. Okay, that's all I did. And I'm just laying out put my layout together here with just some different things that I wanted to add to it. Now this is actually a tag. This is one of my mixed media tags for my gel print. I thought that would be kind of cool. Even though it's metallic, I thought it'd still be kind of cool to add to that, because that will go great with one of the journals as a companion piece or by itself, you know. And then this is that calligraphy paper that I stamped on and inked on and typed on, and stamped on. And yeah, did a bunch of inking and stuff like that. So it came out really good. So I just tore it up and just used different pieces. And this is just the music note paper with the scrapbook paper. This is a Timmy Holtz piece, I think. And then I just did some little layouts of some of that paper, you know, because I thought it looked really, really cool. I still have to find one other piece for this. So, but I like these two, the layout of these two. And I just took some coffee dye paper, you know, and did my layout. This is also a tag. Let's see, like this was a tag. I just tore it up and put it on top of the scrapbook paper. I kind of layered it. Scrapbook paper, the music note paper, and then the tag. Okay, so I layered it like that. You can layer it however you like, you know, and I'm going to probably do something like this because I thought it looked really cool. I want it to look like a junk journal kind of feel. I want to have a junk journal feel to it because I thought that looked really cool like that. So, and I got a couple of glue sticks, and I got my art glitter glue. Okay. And then also have my tape runner for some of the you know, to lay down some of the stuff. So I have different glues. I have my water with my paint brushes. And yeah, we're going to pull out some other stuff. So I have my whole pile of scraps here. I've got, who doesn't have scraps, right? Like, let's use all this stuff up. This is all yummy, you know, tissues and coffee dyed paper and calligraphy paper that I stamped on and inked up, and gel prints. Look at this. This is a cool gel print that I made, you know, scrapbook paper. So we might as well use some of this stuff up instead of just tossing it, you know. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So I'm very excited, and let's go ahead and jump right in. I took the liberty to try to glue this down because I wanted to see how it would glue down with a glue stick. This calligraphy paper that I inked, I stamped on it and inked it a little bit, and it glues down pretty well with the glue stick. So, and I don't mind these little things sticking off. I might cut them off later. We'll see. So I'm just going to glue down these off camera because I think that's a little boring for y'all to watch. And then we're going to start, you know, layering these. Now, I guess you could make these dimensional if you wanted to. You know, it's up to you. What I'm going to do is, because I never really use my crayons here, I pulled out my crayons, and I have different ones. You know, my Vicky Boutons. I have these in different colors. And I'm going to use, I pulled out my pencils as well. I have a crayon pencil, a graphite pencil, and a kohl pencil. So I have those, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with those. I have, you know, getting some ideas from watching that video. Now, this is not a copy video, just so you know. This is an inspirational video, just like my videos are inspirational for you guys. So if you watch my videos, you can make your own thing. You can do your own thing and make it yours. That's the whole point of like watching these videos, you know. So you can get inspiration, right? I have some acrylic, acrylic markers, you know, handy. I don't know if I want to use that because I kind of want to keep this a little soft. I don't want it to be real heavy. I want to keep it very, you know, just very lovely. So we are going to I'm going to glue this down, and then we're going to start layering. Now you can use ephemera on this. You can use flowers, and you can use sentiments, you know. You can make this and you know, put this in get one of those little Dollar Tree frames or dollar store frames, and you can like frame this. That'll be really, really cute, you know. So it's up to you what it is you want to do with this. I think, you know, the sky's the limit for, you know, for what it is you want to do. So I think I'm just going to use mine as journal pieces, journal companion pieces. That's what I'm going to use it for. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and I kind of wanted it to go this way. I know it's a little odd. So I wanted it to go this way, and I have my pieces here. I thought that looked really nice, and then I'm gonna put this here. So that's how that's gonna look. I think it's gonna look really, really cool. I love this cotton calligraphy paper. It's beautiful. I love it. I got a big chunk of it from like AliExpress like a year ago, maybe last year sometime. So it works great. So I love it. And I don't have a link. I'm sorry. Because I don't remember, you know. I'm sure if you typed in, oh, you know what? Amazon sells this paper. This sort of cotton paper. They sell that. So you check it out. Check Amazon for that if you're looking for that. All right. So now, without further ado, let me go ahead and lay these down, and then we'll come back and we will build our layers. And I may put some ephemera and some sentiments on it. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So I finished layering my pieces with my collage. My little collage pieces here. And it came out great. I love the way it looks. And I might add one or two more things to these. Okay, when they're all said and done. But they look great. So, yeah. They look really, really good. Right? So, I have been sitting here playing with the different things to layer it with. Right? Now, you can use some leftover packaging if you want to. Marta used in her video, she used like cereal boxes. She cut up some cereal boxes and stuff like that. You can use leftover packaging. You can use whatever it is you have, you know. I did a similar project a couple of years ago. This was for Valentine's Day. Okay. And this is leftover Jane Davenport packaging. Now, lots of people do this in videos. It's not a new thing. You know, and I like that this is nice and sturdy. That's why I used it. So, yeah, lots of people do that. I've seen videos, many videos on that. And this was one of my projects. I didn't do a video on this, but I did, you know, finish this and layer it and everything. I thought it came out really, really pretty. And I used some crayons. And the only difference is I used a stencil with some molding paste on here. If you can see the stenciling in the background. I did use crayons, like I said, and I use a fixative on it so the crayons wouldn't move, you know. So I sprayed a fixative on it and just kind of let it dry, and then layered everything else. That's what I did. So this is sort of kind of similar. Now what I did with this, I just hung it in my studio. See, you can hang them anywhere. You can hang them. You can, you know, put them in a shadow box. You can do whatever you want. This hangs right here in front of my, like, just like that, you know, my wall here, my cork board here, and it's beautiful. I love it. It makes me smile. So, you know, you can always gift to someone or something like that. So this is kind of something similar what we're going to be trying to do today, attempting to do, because I have so many elements that, you know, it's going to be a little bit more pulled together when we're done, okay? But just wanted to share that with you. Now, in Marta's video, she used wax and dried flowers. I don't have any wax and I don't have any dried flowers. Well, I do have some dried flowers, but I saved them for my resin, so I'm not going to use those. But I have plenty of these other flowers, okay? All these big, beautiful flowers that we get it, you know, we haul all this stuff. I got these at Hobby Lobby, by the way. So, yeah, I got those. And then I pulled out some little Dollar Tree moss. But see, look at the back of it. It's really cool, right? So you can always cut this up and put it on a project too. So I have an idea to put this on one of these, probably this one. But we'll see. So I pulled it out. And then, guys, I pulled out my little trims. I pulled out. And, yeah, they're really gorgeous. Now, this is obviously stark white. So I would have to ink this down if I'm going to put it on a project. And I have some ink that I can make it kind of look, you know, vintagey or whatever. So, like, use your trims and your little fabrics and stuff you got laying around. Most of us have bags of trims and fabrics and stacks of paper and scraps and, you know, all bows and all kinds of stuff, right? So I pulled out another stuff because I have at least 3 like full bags, big bags, like big like this bag, big like this big of just trims and fabrics and yeah, all kinds of stuff. So I just reach in the bag and start pulling stuff out. Because, you know, what I do is I like to cut up a bunch of stuff and stick them in the bag so I can use it later. That way I don't have to use all the ribbons and stuff. So I have fabric in there. Look at this cool fabric. I got that. I have, I'll show you this in a second. I have this one. This is really cool. I've used this on projects before. And I love this. This is my favorite trim. I got this on AliExpress. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So I got that. Now these, I got specifically for mixed media work. I have these in all colors. This is a gold one. You see that? It's not really sparkly or anything, but it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. And it's gorgeous. This sort of netting, I guess you could say. Call it a netting, I guess. I have the green, which is gorgeous and has a little bit of brown in it. Absolutely gorgeous. Love. Look at that. So cool. So I have that. And then this is just the brown. So this is very cool. Okay. So I have that. So I pulled all that out amongst other things. I don't know if I will use the gesso. I don't think I will use it. Oh, and I did pull out these two. These are my sort of my lace trims. And I think these are, yeah, I got these at Hobby Lobby. So yeah, I pulled out my lace trims I got at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I can cut a piece of that if I want to. All right. All right. And then I pulled out some other stuff. Little cotton pads. Okay, got these just in case. You never know. And, you know, all kinds of different flowers that I may or may not use. I want to try to use these stem flowers because they're kind of tall and this paper is kind of big. So you can use big flowers on a project like this depending on the size of the paper you cut. So I just pulled out those just to, you know, make it interesting. And then also, guys, we pulled out some trim. Yes, this is going to be a fancy project, a fun project. So we may or may not use some of this trim on one or all of them. We will see. But I have it out just in case. All right. So pull out all of your stuff, your scraps and everything you got. And let's go ahead and make something really, really fabulous. Okay. So I've been sitting here playing with this. And what I think I'm going to do is just wrap this piece around because I like the way that looks. And I have my glue gun ready. So I have all my different types of glues. Like, I love that. That's so pretty, right? Look at how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love, love, love that. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to just glue that down. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we can glue that down. Or you can use fabric tack, whichever you want to use. I'm just going to glue this down here. Okay. Because we're going to layer it. Okay. Make sure, you know, it sticks there. All right. So let's get this out of the way. Okay, what I'm going to do is just pull this around here. I might, you know what? I'm going to glue it in the back. Just so it'll stay. Let's do that. And then I'm just going to glue it like this. Let's like fold it over. Now there's no right or wrong how to do this. It's really up to you and how you want your piece to look. You know, all of this is, you know, really up to you. You can design this however you like. Make whatever you want. As long as you like it. Okay. I thought this was a neat idea, so I wanted to give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to layer that anyway. So I had some other pieces here that I took away. So let me see. Let me find them. Oh yeah, I'm going to use these. This piece. This is the other netting piece that I got at Hobby Lobby. This is like this comes out around Christmas time. So I got a roll of that too. So I got all colors. I loved all the colors, right? So I love this. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, just gorgeous. I love that. So we're going to use this extra piece too. We're not going to let that go to waste. We're going to figure out what to do with that. Okay. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what to do with it. All right. We will see. I like that. Okay. Now, at this point, we can probably glue this on and then maybe put some twine around it. And then layer our other piece here. Like that. And then put our flowers on here. Okay. But I think before that, I kind of want to just go around it with a little pencil. This is a charcoal pencil. So just to add just a little color to it. you know, a little definition. This has texture. It's going to have color, a little definition. It's going to have all kinds of stuff on it, okay? It's going to look really, really cool. So you can smudge it however you want. I thought it looked really cool, really, really good like this. So you can go through and use your crayons, or you can put acrylic paint on this if you wanted to, but I kind of wanted to keep it kind of simple, you know. So, like, I love that. Okay. It looks good to me. Looks interesting. Okay, so I decided to pull out my distress crayons because I think that these are going to be a little too strong. So these are the only ones I have. So I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to go through and just smudge it a little bit. You know, in different places here. And yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah. I will use one of these. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that color. I like that color. Okay. All right. Smudge it a little bit. That's how I did the one that I made before. So it's very cool looking. You can layer your colors if you want. Just kind of adding just a little something to it, not trying to, you know, reinvent the wheel or anything. I think this is going to look kind of cool. I wanted a little pop of red. I'm going to use it on this one too, probably. So now let me see how it looks. Let's see. Oh, it looks kind of vintagey cool looking. Oh, I like that. Because I can use some different kind of flowers on here. Oh, I have these. Where'd they go? I have these. But we don't have to use these. Let's just put one here and see how it looks. Okay, we like that. Or we can use something like this. This is cool. I can cut this up and put it on there, which I think will be cool. Or this will go good on here too. So I pull this out. I only have one of these left. Or I can use some pink. Oh, I like these too. These are pretty, huh? Let's see. Let's open these. Let's see. We can audition it. Let's audition the pieces. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like it with this. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's so pretty, guys. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my God. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to have to smudge my stuff here a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little dark, but that's okay. And if your paper starts lifting, just put some wet glue on it. I love that. I love that. Oh my goodness. How beautiful. And then, you know, we're going to put a sentiment on here probably. That's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we're going to go with that. I love that. I may put a couple more on here. These are cool. These flowers, I was going to originally use these for a card, but they were too big. And I thought, well, you know, I'll save them for some mixed media stuff, right? So, pull out a couple of those. Okay, guys, so I am in love with this layout. And I pulled out some buttons because I'm going to put them in the middle. I will see I'll show it to you when we get to that part. So I'm going to glue this down now, my little piece. And I'm going to do one other one off camera and just kind of because I think this video is going to be very long, and I will post the rest of them on my Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Creative, so that way you can see them. Okay, so we're just going to add just a little glue to this, and then yeah, there you go. Now we have to glue down our flowers as well. Okay, so I decided to I had to fluff up my flowers because they were flat. And I had to, you know, pull them out and all that kind of stuff. So I thought these are so pretty. And I'm going to leave them just like this. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on here. So they lay down. All right. And then I'm going to put these on here. Let's put those on there because, you know, you're going to cover all this up, right? I'm going to cover this, put this in here. All right. Put that in there like that. Make a nice little bouquet. So I have them sticking out. And I had another one. Oh, here we go. I have to cut these stems down because they're kind of long. So did that. And I think I'm going to stick this one kind of like here. They might move, but I will. Oh no, you know what? I kind of want to put it in the back. Let's put it in the back. Kind of like that. There we go. So you can arrange them however you like, because you know you can bend them any kind of way you want. So I'm gonna do that. All right. Now I decided I'm gonna go for some trim. I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? For this one, I may not do this to all of them, but I really want to make this one beautiful. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna put a little glue on here so it'll stay. Hope this works. All right. Let's see if we can glue that piece down. And we're just gonna wrap it around. All right. Let's just wrap it around. All right. All right. All right. Very cool. Very cool. And then you can just, you know, glue it down here and then cut it off. All right. There you go. And then you can glue down the other little pieces so they don't move on you. Like you can glue, because you're going to cover this up. So just put a little dollop of glue right there, you know, to cover up on the edge here, and that should do it. I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue right there and cover it up and hold it down just so it can stay. Okay, so it doesn't move. Well, yeah, so it doesn't move on you. I'll hold it down a little bit more. So there you go. Now I'm still gonna put this here, so I should probably glue that down. I don't know, I like the idea of that there. It looks weird, but it's okay. It's a fun little project to get you inspired to use up your stuff, just like Marta said. You know, we have all this stuff, might as well use it. And then, guys, I'm going to put this over here like this. I got to cut that down. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, my goodness. It's gorgeous. Let me cut that down just a little bit. All right. And then I'm going to glue that down. And then we're going to clean it up a little bit. And then we should be done. All right. This is a lot different than with the one she made, but you know, you make them however you want. That's the whole point, I guess. You make it however you like and whatever works best for you. Look at that. How beautiful. Well, minus the glue strings. Look at how pretty. And you can put a little hole in here and you can hang it. Have somebody, you know, give it to somebody and they can hang it in their studio. Kind of like I did with my Valentine's Day one. And then you can always cut off the excess here. And then I'm going to put my sentiment down here. And y'all, we're going to be done with this one. So I pulled out some little buttons, right? Very cute. I had these for a long time. And I thought these are so pretty. I don't know if I want to put bling on them because I think that, you know, I don't know if I want to do that. So I thought this would be kind of pretty. Putting something like that on there would be kind of pretty. Or you can put 2 or 3 of them on there. I mean, who's to say you can't? You can't do that. Look at that. If you put 2 or 3 on there, so it's up to you. You know, you can do that. Look at that. Is that too much? Too much. I think it's pretty. I love it. I think it's pretty. Let me see. Do I have all the same ones in here? Like, I love these. These are so pretty. I like that dark, that mauve-y color. That's very pretty. I don't know if I have. I think these are all different. Yeah, see, there's a different, very different, but very cute. Let me see. I like that. That's so cute. Is it too much? Too much? You know me in the kitchen sink, y'all. Everything in the kitchen sink. I love that. You can just do one. Make it simple and easy. I think one is pretty. One is very pretty. I like that. Ooh. Wait, let me see. Let's test drive them. Oh, I like that one too. That's very pretty. Has a little design on there. Oh, that's so pretty. And then let me see. Or did I do one of these other ones? This lighter ones? The same thing. Okay. So I just have to make up my mind which ones I want. So let's look at it again. Okay. I think too many things on here might be too much. So yeah, that's a little, yeah, it's a little much. So I think I'm just going to put one of these on here. I think I'm going to put this darker one. All right. So we're just going to glue this one down. All right. And put it there in the middle. Push it down right on top of the flowers. Push it on top of the flowers here. It's a little muddled. And you know what? If your flowers are too spread out, you can always tuck them and then put a couple more in there if you wanted to. But I kind of like the way that looks. I like that. That's very, very pretty. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Very pretty. So this is definitely a mixed media project for sure. And I'm going to find some sentiments and put some at the bottom. Okay. And then our project should be done for this one. Like I said, I think I'm just going to do this one in the video. And, you know, I will put the rest of them over my Instagram. Okay. Yeah, so I'm sitting here playing with this and I want to just film this real quick. I did some of this off of camera because this video is long enough. So what I did was I just put some crayons on here and smudged it around. I didn't use any of my pencil though. But, you know, you can just use different things on your project to add depth and texture and color and whatever. You know, I wanted just something just kind of fun and interesting. So I thought that was cool. So I'm just I added different, you know, little elements here and there. And I think it looks really, really cool. You know, you can always go through and fix it if you don't like it. So yeah, I used the two crayons I used was the Tim Holtz Distress Crayon, this green one. And then I used the Vicky Bouton. This one, I love this one. It's one of my favorite colors. So you can always, you know, like if you say, oh, I don't like that, just cover it up and smudge it. You know, that's what you do, just smudge it. And I love it. I love the colors and everything. Very cool. So I like that. All right. So, but I was sitting here playing because I wanted to playing with it because I wanted to look a little bit different than this. And I just decided to turn the trim the long way. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one this way, this little netting piece this way. And then I'm going to do it the long way. And then I'm just going to lay all my flowers on top. I pulled out this long flower because I think I'm going to cut this up. It's a little smushed. But we will see how this turns out. If not, I will use one of these, you know, like I'd use on this one. I'll just mix them, which I might end up doing. So I'll do that. And then show you the finished result, okay? All right, let's see if we can unfluff these flowers. Okay, guys, so I am mostly finished with the second one. I did it off camera because it was taking forever. So I just want to show you. I ended up using the longer piece of the netting here. And I just layered it, and I layered the flowers. Very pretty, and I put the trim on top, you know, because I thought it was gorgeous. And then I was looking for like a little centerpiece, like a focal point. So I'm going to use a button and a resin flower. And I'm just going to glue the button to the center and put the resin flower inside of there. So let's just do that real quick. And I will show you the buttons that I got. So I love that. And then we'll just glue the resin flower. Okay. Love. It's so pretty. It goes perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. So, and then I've had these buttons forever. I got these at Hobby Lobby at a clearance a while ago, maybe a year ago. So look at all these cool buttons in here. So you can always use buttons too, you know, for your as embellishments. Because I wanted to kind of stick with kind of the theme, you know. And then I pulled out like little pins you can put in there. And then, okay, I got my sentiments. I'm going to use these and I'm just going to ink them up. Okay, just glue that on like, you know. So that, like, glue that on there and just ink that up so it'll have a nice sentiment. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet, but we'll see. And then I pulled out some of my vellum flowers. I'm going to test drive those because I think it could use a butterfly or something. And then I pulled out my little hooks here, because what you can do is, if you have any type of hooks, or you can just put a hole in there and hang it on your, with some trim or ribbon or whatever. But I have these, so I might glue one of these and just be able to hang it, on my board up here. So I thought that was really cool. I forgot I had these. See? Dig in your stash. Shop your stash, kids. So everything I had, I didn't have to go out and get anything. I had all this stuff already, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you for some ideas. I'm going to see how these butterflies look. I have some other ephemera butterflies from Tim Holtz I can use, but I thought these were kind of cool. I have a couple of packs of these, and I like these a lot. And they come in different sizes. And you can get these at, any crafty place. Joann's has them. Scrapbook.com has them, places like that. I thought that was kind of cool. So I don't know. I think I might have to use another. See, I like that, but you can't see it. So we will have to use some more ephemera. So, you can layer this however you want. Okay. Just, put on here what you think you like, and that's it. So yeah, it's pretty much done. These two are done. And like I said, just have to add sentiments to them. They're gorgeous, right? So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what sentiments I want to add. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look through here, guys, and figure out heart and soul. Like, that's so pretty. I like that one. And I like Be True. Isn't that pretty? See how pretty that is? I love. You're gonna put them in different places. Oh, I love that. And you can ink that up. Take your archival ink or your distress ink, vintage photo, and just go over it. That's how you ink that up. Okay. Let's see. These are so cool. Okay, so now that I added my sentiments, I think it looks great. That's where I put them. Right there. One at the top, one at the bottom. I am going to take my vintage photo with my inker. And I'm just going to dab it in here a little bit. And just go over it just a little. Just a little. Take some of that white down just a little bit. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Very cool. Look at that. So cool. So I did that. I can put just a little bit of this flower. These flowers too. I like that. Take some of down this white a little bit. Take it down just a little bit. And you can actually go around your whole little thing, or if you want to give it that kind of distressed look. So it's going to just do that just a little bit. All right. I think that looks really, really cool. And then if you have some papers that are kind of coming up, you can just take the wet glue, like I said, and lay it back down, which I will do. But I like that. You can take this down a little bit. It's kind of dark, so you probably won't see it that much, but I know it's there. We know it's there. Okay. I love this. Okay. Add some of that extra element to it. I think it looks really great. I'm very pleased with how they came out. Very, very cool. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, love. I'm so glad I did this project, y'all. And of course, you can add to it. Now, here's the third one. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll post it on my Instagram. Okay. So definitely give me a follow over there. And then I got all this ephemera, as you see, that just fell out. This is my Tim Holtz ephemera. Hold on. You can go through your ephemera and see what you have, and like add like a little something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna pick out a few things, one or two little bitty small things that I might add. Or what you could do is, before you even layer this, you can stick up like a piece of this behind it. That'll look really nice. So that's just another idea. We have all this stuff, guys. You might as well use it up, right? Like, I love this ephemera. It's one of my favorite ephemeras. I have a couple of packs of these. I love using them. So let me find a little small something and stick on here, and we will officially be done. I keep saying we're done, but I keep adding to it because it looks so good, right? Okay, so for the last final touches, I chose the bird for the Use Your Wings because I thought it was beautiful. And then I chose the butterfly for Be Brave. I thought that was so pretty. So we're going to ink these up just a little bit, and then we're just going to glue them on. And it will be a wrap. Okay. Yeah, we're adding all this stuff to it, you know. You can always add more and more and more and dress it up, but then you don't want it to look too junky. So I love that. Look at that. Beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I still want to add my little clip so I can hang it. You know, if when I do gift it, I can give it to somebody and they can hang it. So here, let's ink our little butterfly here. Okay. Kind of take down that white, a little bit of that white, with just some of the leftover ink that's on there. Okay, and then we're just gonna glue it. I like to have the wings open. We just glue it on the back. All right, and then we are officially, guys. Let me see. Make the wings kind of. There we go. Oh, isn't that beautiful? All right. Wait a minute. Let me move this just a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Whew. Wow. We're officially done. Okay. I promise. At least in this video. If I add anything else to it, you will check it. You'll be able to check it out on my Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Creative and my Facebook page. And you can check me out on Twitter at Stephanie Garrett Creative. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions or comments, leave it down below and I'll answer it and get back to you. And all right, I hope you've enjoyed this long video. And I hope you were inspired to make something beautiful. And I thank you for watching. All right. And I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.